Now, from the station on your side, this is WAVY News 10.
Police cars light up the night at a Hampton apartment complex after the sounds of gunfire wake up neighbors.
The end result, a man dead, and the search for another killer in the city. Thanks for joining us tonight. In just the last few hours, Hampton police named the man shot in the city's latest homicide.
28-year-old Terrence Lothar fell victim to the gunfire in the dark of night. The shooting happened around 11:45 last night at the LaSalle Landing apartment complex in the West Hampton section of the city. The big question, who pulled the trigger? 10 on your side's Andy Fox is following developments for us. Andy?
Tom and Anita, who pulled the trigger? Police don't know, and they need your help in solving Hampton's 17th homicide of 2017.
It sounded like a Royal Rumble was going on upstairs.
Sounded like a Royal Rumble, says neighbor Roy Brown, who's lived in the LaSalle Landing apartments 2 years. Tom Bailey's lived here 13.
I didn't hear any shots or anything like that. I just heard the thumping and bumping, and then I heard all the police cars and stuff. So that's when I found out something was wrong.
Bailey did not hear the shot, but could hear the fighting going on that left 28-year-old Terrence Donald Lothar, who lives in Newport News, dead. Shot once, dead at the scene. Roy Brown didn't hear the shot either, but he's had enough at LaSalle Landing Apartments.
Wild, Wild West. It's bad. It's real bad. I'm out of here. As soon as I get the money, I'm gone. Boom. 2 years is enough. After last night, man, it's time to go. Time to go. Trying to find someplace else. This is ridiculous. No way to live.
No way to live, but after you hear what happened to Tommy Bailey, you might be surprised that he's still living here.
And different people started coming from different areas, whatever, and it has gotten worse because somebody had shot up my house, July 1st in 2015. Somebody tried to, attempt to murder me.
You?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they targeted me.
We asked Bailey if he ever felt like moving after that.
I wasn't scared I wasn't going to move then, so I'm not going to move now. I'm not scared or anything like that, and I'm just being more aware and more conscious of, of what's going on out here. It ain't but so much I can do.
Police do not know a motive or circumstances surrounding the shooting. They need your help to bring a killer to justice. Call the crime line at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. In the newsroom, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
All right, thank you, Andy. We are going to continue to follow this story and post any updates for you on WAVY.com and our mobile news app.
Also tonight, a murder case gone cold for 30 years may have something to warm it up, thanks to DNA technology. The case, the 1986 murder of 22-year-old Roberta Walls. The face is of the man on the right. The man detectives think may have something to do with that homicide that has haunted police for decades. 10 at your side's Jason Marks shows us how police got to this point.
And guys, here's the man police want to find. They believe his DNA was found at a crime scene here in the beach 31 years ago. From a WAVY camera back in 1986, slightly fuzzy video shows Virginia Beach police officers investigating a murder. The case is yet to be closed.
We just want to solve them all and give some type of closure to the family. It's more of a justice for them.
Police say May 15, 1986, around 6:30 in the morning, a woman's body was found in the field behind the old Donation Elementary School.
She was stabbed multiple times.
No one knows who killed 22-year-old Roberta Walls. Walls was last seen in the Bayside Library where she worked the night before. She was on the way to hang out with friends.
Other than that, we don't have much more information other than between the time she was with her friends and her body was found.
31 years later, a lot has changed. A new school is built, the field is gone, and technology continues to evolve.
This particular case was suitable for the testing, so we were able to get the funding to send it off and have it done.
Police say they spent thousands of dollars to send DNA of the 1986 crime scene to a lab in Northern Virginia. It was able to create a composite of the possible killer. One image shows what he looked like back in 1988, and the other with what he looked like today. Police are hoping this is enough to finally close a 3 decades old case.
The technology is just amazing, and we're hoping that somebody out there may recognize this person.
And this is the first time in the history of the Virginia Beach Police Department that they've used this technology. If you know who this guy is, give the crime line a call. That's the latest here in Virginia Beach. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
New tonight, a former officer of the Marine Corps, Wounded Warrior Regiment, is charged with sex crimes against children. Virginia Beach police tell us that Colonel Todd Shane Tomko faces felony charges. The incidents happened with 3 juveniles that Tomko knew beginning in 2002. He was arrested in his hometown in Illinois and will be transferred back to Virginia Beach.
Tomko served as CO of the Marine Corps Wounded Warrior Regiment from 2014 to 2015. This video is from an interview in 2014. Tomko faces a list of charges. We have a follow-up to last night's breaking news at 6. We're getting our first look at the person arrested for a fire at a home in Norfolk. Donald Stricker III faces charges of burning an occupied dwelling. The fire tore through a home yesterday on Birmingham Avenue in Ward's Corner. 5 people were left homeless. Stricker lived there as well. No one was hurt.
And a second arrest tonight in a break-in at a local synagogue. 35-year-old Timothy Evans turned himself into police after 29-year-old Morgan Rogers was arrested for that burglary at B'nai congregation in Ghent. The two were caught on surveillance video inside that temple. Investigators say that the two stole items and vandalized the place. Both are charged with larceny and trespassing. Now, to talk about another tax for your wallet, this will cut into your TV watching time.
Several local cities are tossing an idea to the state to place a tax on streaming services like Netflix and Spotify. How much would it set you back? 10 on your side's Deanna LeBlanc explains the pitch and what some of your neighbors are saying about it.
When it comes to paying for cable, lots of Virginians are cutting the cord.
I don't have cable, but I do have Netflix, and that's how I usually watch my TV.
And that means they're not paying a 5% communication sales and use tax that many cities and towns count on. That's why the Virginia Municipal League wants to extend that tax to include video and audio streaming, plus prepaid phones. So far, Newport News, Portsmouth, and Hampton back the idea.
I think that's crazy.
I feel like we already pay enough, so why tax it?
Virginians see that current communications tax on things like cable, cell phone, satellite TV, and radio bills. If the tax extends to streaming services on, say, a $10 Netflix bill, you'd pay an extra 50 cents a month.
Well, that's not too bad because, cable bills run $100, $200 sometimes, depends on what you have. But yeah, 50 cents not bad for taxing a Netflix.
I can't cancel Netflix, but I ain't got cable. I'm going to have to pay the 50 cents.
Hampton and Newport News tell us they each rake in about $10 million a year through the existing tax, but say that revenue is not going up. According to the Newport News officials, the proposed streaming tax would only bring in an additional $24 million statewide. Now, Delegate Steve Heretic, who represents Portsmouth, tells me he doubts this bill will get off the ground. He says it's tough for a standalone tax bill to get much backing. Usually, they have more success when wrapped into a larger comprehensive tax reform bill, and he doesn't see that happening this year. The legislative session, though, starts January 10th. I'm Deanna LeBlanc, 10 on your side.
Still to come on WAVY News 10 at 6, a quick fix. We have an update on a huge power outage to a local college campus.
Plus, tower turmoil. We all want better cell phone service, but you'll see why one neighborhood doesn't want to end up paying the price, and we don't mean on their bills.
And temperatures have been a little bit above normal for the day today, but really we've been bouncing around above, below. So we're exactly at zero in terms of where we should be. We're right as far as where we should be for the average for the month. What's going to be for tomorrow? It's going to be above normal. We'll tell you what that's going to do to our forecast into the weekend as well in just a few minutes.
And in sports, breaking details on the Norfolk Admirals. Is the team's future on thin ice?
Bruce has that and more as we continue this Tuesday night.
Warning, stay prepared for the day ahead. Learn how overnight news will impact you, plus live coverage of breaking news in our community. It's an in-depth look at stories affecting your day. Tomorrow morning on WAVY News 10 today.
Join us for an amazing evening and help support the kids at CHKD.
New York Mets star David Wright and I are all in for Vegas night, January 19th. For tickets, go to chkd.org.
Together, we can help the local kids beat the odds.
Chimney fires cause millions of dollars in property damage every year. We keep your fire in its place. Call Magic Sweep for chimney sweeping repairs and inspection today.
Get ahead of the game with the 2017 Nissan Sentra. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility. Featuring available technologies like automatic emergency braking that can detect a potential frontal collision and help you stop safely so it doesn't happen at all. Take on today and save up to $3,500 on Sentra or get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models.
Real people, steel people. Professionals demand dependability on the job. Homeowners expect long-lasting value. And servicing steel dealers provide friendly, knowledgeable support. Right now, pick your power, fuel, or battery, and get a great value on a steel blower, starting at just $129.95. Get yours now, only at your local steel dealer. Visit steeldealers.com or search STIHL.
Casey has been family operated and serving this community for 60 years. And Casey Honda is the place to take home a new Pilot. During Happy Honda Days, take home a new Pilot with 0.9% financing for 60 months. And every new Casey Honda comes with the exclusive Casey Carefree Guarantee, a 3-day money-back guarantee, engine, powertrain, oil changes, and state inspections for life, plus a parts and service lifetime guarantee. Casey Honda on Jefferson Avenue, Newport News, 3 miles north of the airport.
To avoid serious problems, Magic Sweep recommends annual service of your gas fireplace. Warning signs can include soot buildup, foul odors, and even carbon monoxide leaks. To make sure your gas fireplace is working safely, call Magic Sweep for gas fireplace service or repair today.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Michael & Son. From the station on your side, you're watching WAVY News 10 at 6.
A Suffolk woman is in jail tonight, charged in a crash that killed a mother. 25-year-old Corey Ann Jones faces charges of felony homicide, involuntary manslaughter, and hit and run. The crash happened September 26th on Holland Road. 46-year-old Hope Parham was killed. Jones also faces charges of aggressive and reckless driving and excessive speed. Our Liz Kilmer will have more from the victim's family tonight at 11. We continue with the lights back on at the College of William and Mary.
That's right. Quick work by Dominion got the students back in their dorms faster than expected. Nearly 400 spent the night in hotels after a transformer failed yesterday morning and caused a fire behind one of those dorms. Students do have until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning to check out of their hotel rooms.
The people who run Newport News Airport have taken another step toward settling a multi-million-dollar loan that got the commission in some trouble. Now, it's working out a settlement with Town Bank. The commission claims the bank owes it $3 million after the Airline People Express defaulted on a loan the commission co-signed. The airport used state money to repay the loan, but VDOT did not approve and cut the airport's funding. The commission says it wants its money back, but Town Bank refuses to void the loan. Both sides agreed to wait 90 days to work on a settlement.
Next at 6, cell controversy. Why people in a local neighborhood are fighting a tall order for better service after the break.
And remember to get your Wednesday started with a team on your side. WAVY News 10 Today begins every weekday morning at 4:30 a.m.
News 10 at 6 p.m., your #1 evening news source.
You loved Priority's Black Friday sale so much, we're extending it through Wednesday, November 30th. 3 more days of unbelievable savings that only come once a year. Every Priority dealership, Acura, Chevrolet, Ford, Genesis, Honda, Hyundai, Infiniti, Nissan, Toyota. 5,000 new and used cars and trucks with Black Friday prices, plus Priorities for life, 0% APR, and up to 150% book value for your trade. The Priority Black Friday sale extended at all Priority dealerships.
You can have it all. Charles Barker Toyota is clearing out hundreds of 2017 models during our year-end clearance event. Black Friday savings continue. Shop our lowest payments and get huge incentives. Lease a new 2017 Toyota Corolla for $169 per month. 2017 RAV4s $209 per month. Don't miss out on our best deals on new 2017 Toyotas. Visit us on Laskin Road in Virginia Beach or shop anytime at charlesbarkertoyota.com.
The only one-piece clog-free gutter system, Leaf Guard by Starling Guttering. WAVY's expert on your side.
Cynthia lives with her son, Richie, and is fighting for her life. Then cold weather hit, and their heating system broke down.
Bad news is they can't repair it, and we can't afford to replace it.
What are you hoping now?
Well, I'm hoping somebody can reach out and help us out.
That's when 10 on Your Side's Andy Fox made a call.
Cynthia? Hi, I'm James. We're going to install a new system for you to get you right.
Y'all just amazing people, man. I'm going to thank all y'all for your support.
Sharing your story, connecting people. 10 on Your Side.
Join WAVY TV 10 for this year's Coats for Families Drive.
And help local families stay warm this winter.
Come out to any Hampton Roads Honda dealer or First Advantage Federal Credit Union and donate a new or gently used coat for people of all ages.
Get ahead of the game with the 2017 Nissan Sentra. Now with Nissan Intelligent Mobility. Featuring available technologies like automatic emergency braking that can detect a potential frontal collision and help you stop safely so it doesn't happen at all. Take on today and save up to $3,500 on Sentra or get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models.
WAVY News 10 at 6, named Outstanding Newscast by the Virginia Association of Broadcasters.
We are back now with turmoil over a plan for a cell phone tower in Portsmouth.
A big name company wants to patch up a hole in coverage in the city. The pitch by T-Mobile to put up a fairly tall tower on Peninsula Avenue just off County Street. Now, sure, residents would want better coverage, but they don't want the tower there. 10 on Your Side's Brandy Cummings has a look at the battle. Brandy.
Well, Anita, Tom, plans for a tower in Portsmouth's Westbury neighborhood started a year ago. There were two potential locations. Residents fought against the first one, and they're doing the same thing now with the second.
Photos show where the new cell tower could be. It would be 150 feet high in this wooded area on Peninsula Avenue, behind Lawrence Owen's home.
I'm opposed to the placement. I think they can find a more suitable placement.
And across from Tressa Hunley.
I would love for the tower to never go up in a residential neighborhood.
They both say they don't want it near them.
We're not going to let this happen simply by walking in. We will fight it as long as necessary.
Hunley is concerned about any possible health impacts.
There's been frequencies that have been high levels of frequencies that have been even blocks away.
We took their concerns to Lisa Murphy, the attorney representing PI Tower Development LLC, the company applying for the tower that T-Mobile and two other carriers could use.
The emissions from the tower at ground level will be less than the emissions from the phone sitting in your pocket or sitting in your purse or sitting in your desk.
Murphy says the Peninsula Avenue location is the second one selected by the company for the Westbury neighborhood. The first was on Elm Avenue, but after extensive discussion with neighbors, they withdrew that application because of concerns about how visible and close to homes the tower would have been.
We made the decision that, hey, we would keep looking to see if we could find a location that might be more suitable.
Murphy says the company met with the Westbury Civic League twice this year and believed the new location would be a better fit.
Obviously, we haven't made everybody happy, but we do feel like this is a very good site.
All right, so here's what's next. The Planning Commission will have a public meeting a week from today. They will vote on the plan, then send their decision to City Council. Of course, we'll let you know what happens. I'm Brandy Cummings, 10 on Your Side.
Now, your Super Doppler 10 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Don Slater.
Okay, we get the big picture. We're going to talk about what's going on for our weather. We had a great day today. Let's get right into it and show you where our weather's coming from. We're going to go right to the forecast off of this map. Pardon me, a little stormy out in the Pacific Northwest. They've got some rain, snow in the higher elevations. Obviously, very quiet for our part of the world. There's a cool front that's dropping on in, but it's not likely to do much of anything other than just shift our winds coming up for the day tomorrow. Pardon me, once again, it's going to be warm. It's warm already. It's going to stay warm for the day tomorrow. Then we're going to see some normal temperatures, and then you won't see it on the 7-day forecast, but the bottom is going to drop out quite likely about around 9-10 days out that you're not going to see in the 7-day forecast, but I'll nonetheless be talking about it as in the days to come. Here's where we are, 7 o'clock this evening. A light southeasterly wind. Temperatures right now 55. It'll be 53, 54. No big drop in temperatures during the overnight hours. Still going to drop a little bit into the 40s, but not horrible. There's where we are by 7 o'clock in the morning. Southwest winds at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. There's where we are at 3 in the afternoon. Cold front coming in. Big change in the weather? No, not really. I'm going a little bit warmer than what you see here. This is going 64, 65. Going a degree or two warmer than that. And I think we could see some temperatures pushing 70 degrees in some inland areas for the day tomorrow. Those we have at the end of the day coming up at 7 o'clock. Now we move on into Thursday. It'll get a little bit cooler. This we are 35 to 45 by Thursday morning. And during the afternoon, I think it'll be closer to the upper 50s and low 60s. These are raw numbers here that I think are just a little bit too cool for Thursday. How about Friday? Friday morning, we've got a cool front that's going to come dropping through. Slight chance of some rainfall into the area. Not real big. I'm not real concerned about it. We could use the rain. We're about 1 3/4 inches down for the entire month, so we could really use the rainfall. It's been over a week since we've seen any kind of rainfall into the region. It's around 3 o'clock on Friday. Now we go to Saturday, 3 o'clock. A little cooler, but still not bad. And by Sunday, we start to warm back up a little bit. But again, nothing real big as far as a deviation from the average high temperature this time of year, which is in the upper 50s. So we're going to be there coming up into the weekend. Tower cam on a time-lapse basis. Today, we were 6 degrees above average. Our high temperature of 57 is average. We were 63 degrees today. Tomorrow we're going to be way above average coming up. It'll be around 66 degrees. It'll be fairly nice as well on Thursday. And Friday, not bad, 3 degrees above average. And then as by Saturday, we're likely to see temperatures right at average. So again, things are going to cool off just a little bit coming up by the weekend, but not bad. 50, 55 degrees right now, 49 degrees in Chesapeake. So most of us around 50, 55 degrees into the region. We widen the picture out, show you what's going on into the wider view of things, generally into the 50s throughout the entire region. Virginia and North Carolina, dropping on down into the 40s, some low 40s inland, but rising back up to about 66 degrees for the afternoon tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, mostly sunny skies for the day tomorrow. 64 degrees on Thursday, 59 degrees. Could see some morning rain on Friday. We need the rain, 59 degrees. And then temperatures down near normal by Saturday, Sunday, Monday, a little bit below normal. Rising briefly by Tuesday, and I think we could see some much colder air coming up into next week, and we'll watch that day by day for you.
Injuries still plague the Redskins as they get ready for their Thursday night game this week against the Cowboys, and more disastrous news from the Norfolk Admirals. Coming up next on the Sports Wrap.
Come to Carolina Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram for the Ram Power Days event. It's truck for a buck season.
Hey, Dave, are you talking about this buck?
No, not that buck.
Hey, how about a young buck?
No, I'm talking about a buck down, a buck over invoice, and you keep the rebate.
With the rebate, $11,000 off. This one, $12,000 off, or 0% for 72 months.
That's right. It's $1 down, $1 over invoice, and you keep the rebate, but hurry.
Come here, honey. Come here.
What do you have for me?
Hey, Randy.
You didn't have to do that.
Happy holidays.
Has taken over Black Friday with just announced additional savings through November 30th. Now's the time to pick a dependable Toyota truck like Tacoma with 0% APR financing, or go with a Tundra half-ton and get $1,250 cash back on a CrewMax. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, 2 years of no-cost maintenance. Visit buyatoyota.com to find more deals. No lies, no gimmicks, just a Black Friday Toyota takeover. Toyota, let's go places.
Sorry, I can't make it. It's just my eczema again, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
You okay?
Eczema, it's fine.
Hey, hi. Aren't you hot? Eczema again?
It's fine.
I saw something the other day. Eczema exposed. Your eczema could be something called atopic dermatitis, which can be caused by inflammation under your skin. Maybe you should ask your doctor.
Go to eczemaexposed.com to learn more.
This is our workshop. And this is our tradition. These are our lights. And this is our season of performance. Take advantage of some of the best offers of the year at the Acura Season of Performance event going on now.
Visit your Hampton Roads Acura dealer for attractive offers on the MDX.
Is professional hockey on its way out in Norfolk? The ice continues to melt its scope, and the Admirals' days may be numbered. I'm Bruce Rayner. More bad news for the Norfolk Admirals, who announced less than 2 hours ago they are no longer affiliated with the NHL's Nashville Predators. This is the latest bad news from what seems to be a sinking franchise. Owner Arden Wiener and his family bought the team from Tides owner Ken Young just over a year ago, and since then the organization has become a disaster. Their longtime Hall of Fame announcer Pete Mishu was laid off this year after 23 seasons because the team did not want to pay for a radio broadcast. And team president Michael Santos, a former NHL official, was let go 12 days ago. He was the only one in the front office with any hockey experience. The team had its lowest attendance in Norfolk hockey history a couple of weeks ago, when only 545 people showed up for a game at Scope. Trent Ferguson, who was running the team now, says ending the affiliation with Nashville will not affect the team's normal operation, but is a sign that the organization has to do it to ensure the team's success. Now, I don't know how giving up your NHL partnership does that, but the team is still scheduled to play 2 games on the road in Jacksonville later this week. The statement says that Coach Robbie Ftorek and his staff will not be affected by today's move, but more bad news from the out-of-town owners that does not shed a good light on the future of professional hockey here in Hampton Roads. Another short week for the Redskins, who travel to Dallas to take on the Cowboys on Thursday night here on WAVY TV 10. This will be the Redskins' second Thursday night game in a row. Key injuries are still a concern. Coach Jay Gruden says he is not sure if the team's star tight end Jordan Reed will play. He actually said, "Your guess is as good as mine." Reed has already missed 5 games. Gruden also said he will wait until Thursday to decide if left tackle Trent Williams will play. With only 5 games left in the regular season, this is a do-or-die game for both teams. Both the Redskins and the Cowboys are 5-6. Neither of them have much of a chance to earn a wild card bid, but it's pretty evident the loser is finished. I'll have much more on the game tonight at 10:45 on the Fox 43 Sports Wrap, and I'll break it down even more with my special guest, former NFL quarterback Aaron Brooks, on our special Wednesday night edition of the Washington Huddle. That's coming up tomorrow night at 10:30 on Fox 43. And I'll see you guys back here at 11.
We'll see you then. Lots going on.
Yeah, a lot going on, and we're just loving this fall weather? I wouldn't call it fall.
Yeah, even though November is really
great.
considered a winter month, temperatures are going to be well above normal again for the day tomorrow, around 66 degrees, 64 on Thursday. Friday, we start to see a bit of a change with some scattered showers first thing in the morning, not all that many, and we could really use the rainfall into the region. Mid-50s coming up over the weekend and Monday. We'll warm up next Tuesday, and that's awfully far away, but even farther away from that, we are looking at a big drop in temperatures next week.
Yeah, real rain deficit here as we look outside.
Not too many folks on the roads right now. We'll see you back here later on this evening.